a pair of 51s collide in the corner. Filppula and Campbell. Knocked back in by Chicago. 2-on-2. Great move. In on goal. Toews, what a beautiful goal. Boy. Jonathan Toews with a beauty.
You seem a little less serious today from what I'm told, compared to normal. Is that, are you evolving at that, or is that just because you're not, it's not game day?
I don't think it matters. Wherever I go, I'm going to get that reputation as far as being a serious person, I guess. But, I get bugged a lot in the room about my, personality. That's the way it is. But I think get along great with the guys in the room, and I don't mind taking heat once in a while, so it's all good.
Yeah, but you take time to enjoy life outside of hockey, right? I mean, what are you into?
We all do. We have to. I think we all go crazy.
So for you, what is it? I mean, what's the best thing about being away from the rink? What can you do to enjoy life the most?
You know what? I mean, since I've been a pro hockey player, I think it's just spending time with friends, and just it doesn't really matter what you're doing. If it's just going out for a bite to eat, or playing golf in the off season or whatever, it's that you always got to find a way to unwind, because at this level it's a long season, and you can't be uptight and always super driven. Obviously, you got to find a way to forget about it sometimes, or else it's going to wear you down a little bit, and you won't be able to either compete or perform as best as you can. So I've had the guys help me out with that. That's for sure.
So you went to Wrigley and did opening pitch and 7th inning stretch?
Yeah, this past week was actually my second time doing it, and I thought I was going to be a little less nervous this time, but it wasn't the case. So I actually was pretty pumped about the pitch I threw. I was pretty sure it was a strike, but the 7th inning stretch, I don't think I'll ever feel really comfortable with that. That's for sure.
So if we roll in video of your day at Wrigley, you want the pitch and not nothing else?
Well, I guess that would be my first request for sure.
What else? I mean, ping pong, is that the big kind of loosening up sport activity for you?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I actually live alone. Like my first year, I lived with Brent Seabrook in Chicago, and now I got my own place and I got a ping pong table. So, I can't sit there and practice by myself. I got to, try and get people over and practice then. But when I have people over, it's a lot of fun. I play pool or ping pong or whatever, and I think it's good to kick back and just hang out like that.
But did you know the history of that? I mean, the Oilers in their heyday and all the young guys, I mean, that was the focal point of their room, was the ping pong table, and it seems like it was always a part of the tradition in that room. And many ways, the Hawks, the Penguins too, young, similar, want to be thought of in those terms. Obviously, you have to win. Do you feel that way? Do you feel like you are still this extremely young group that hangs together in Chicago?
Absolutely. I think we got a great personality as a team, and a lot of guys that obviously have that marketable personality off the ice that fans really want to get to know. And but on the ice, I think you get a feel that the fans in Chicago kind of like, they're more drawn towards the guys that'll work hard and sacrifice their body and make the tough plays on the ice instead of the superstars going out there scoring all the goals. So I think we're a very hard-working team. The fans respond to that, and I think everyone says we're fun to watch, and I can see why. We got some great players and guys who can play strong and physical and score goals as well. So I think it goes beyond the way we play too. We have a great time in the locker room, and guys are great at lightening the mood, and whatever if it's pulling pranks on each other or whatever, it's always a lot of fun, and we find ways just to stay loose all the time.
So who's the guy that does it the most, that always loosens you?
I've been asked this too many times, and it always comes back to the guys like Patrick Sharp and Adam Burish, and I know Kaner, and I've always had the run-ins, especially in the hotel rooms with the pranks and all that stuff too. But I wouldn't say it's necessarily just one guy. I mean, we got a bunch of characters that are always goofing off and keeping things light.
When you think of Chicago, and specifically Chicago sports, what do you think of?
Right now, you got to think about the Hawks. Why not?
You think everybody's thinking that now?
More and more. I hope so. I think for years now, it's been the Cubs and the Bears and all that, and the White Sox, won the World Series a few years back. But again, I think there's a lot of great sports fans that follow all the teams in Chicago, and I think if they weren't traditional hockey fans, I think they're starting to give us a little bit more attention now too.
Our thanks to Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews, and to you for joining us on Off the Ice. We'll see you next time.